In this video, we're going to take the Google Calendar we created for live instruction, and we're going to post it in Otus, in a class board, and in the bookshelf. As you can see, we're in Google Calendar, and we have the live instruction calendar selected. We want to embed this in Otus, and there are a couple ways you can do that. The first thing we need to do is click on the three ellipses to get to the settings for this calendar. We're going to scroll down until we see Integrate Calendar, and we're going to highlight and we're going to copy the public URL to this calendar. You can also hit Control C or Command C depending on if you're on a Mac or a PC. So I've copied this calendar and now I'm in Otus. And there are two places we want to put this calendar for right now. The first is the bookshelf. And so a bookshelf is a place where students can go to access resources, or you can actually store your own resources, and there'll be a video to go over that later. Hit the plus sign and select resource, and we want to select this page down here, which is essentially a web page. And I'm going to title this Live Instruction. And you can share it with all your classes, none of your classes, or specific classes. Right now, I'm not going to share it with anyone. So I hit next, and an edit window comes up that looks a lot like a Google Doc. We're going to go to the very last option, the little globe, which is embedding in iFrame. And that's how we're going to embed this Google Calendar. Once again, I hit Command V because I'm on a Mac. You can also hit Control V, or you can right click and select paste to paste it in. I've found that the best size for this to integrate into Otus is 600 wide by 800 tall. And then you hit OK. And right now it just looks like a block. So we're going to click Done. And you can see that now in the resource bookshelf area, there's something called Live Instruction. So if I click on that, you now see that the Google Calendar that I created in Google called Live Instruction is now in Otus, and students can access that. And as you add and delete things, it will automatically update instantaneously. So if the students click more details, it's going to open in their Google Calendar, and they need to be logged into their RCSD Kids account, and you can see they can join the meeting right there. So that's the first place we'd like you to put it, is in the bookshelf. The other place you can put the calendar is in class boards, and it's the exact same process. You create a post, you title it, you can select what classes you want to post it for. I would recommend posting it for all. You hit OK. And hit publish. Now that Google Calendar is in your live instruction class board. Currently, Otus does not have a way to pin announcements or class boards. That is going to be rolled out within the next month or so. So you can pin your live instruction calendar to the top. You can see it's definitely smaller than in the bookshelf. And if you want to edit it to where it formats and looks a little bit better, all you would need to do is click the pencil, highlight the iFrame, and hit that box, and you can see in here that you can change the width and the height. And when you hit publish, it will update. And so you can play around with the sizes that work best for you. So once again, once you make your calendar in Google, you're going to select the public URL for that calendar. In Otus, you're going to post it in class board. Within the next month or so, you'll be able to pin that to the top of the class board, as well as in the bookshelf.